Hey, what's good guys, welcome back to TNQVD, and this is the Amazon Fire TV stick. The Fire stick came out around 6 months back and retailers in India are now selling it with a bigger hype but with the same price tag. I wanted to know if the Fire TV stick is still worth buying or should you look at other options.
Everything you said we already knew, more or less.
Well, here's something that you didn't know. 2 of those special atomic bombs haven't gone off.
The build quality on the Fire Stick is definitely something you'll look at as soon as you take it out of the box. The Fire Stick by itself is a pretty small dongle kind of thing with an HDMI plug at one end. You think that the HDMI port will provide power to the device, but nope. The HDMI port only gives output to the television. There is no passage of electricity. For power, there is a micro USB port in the middle of the device which connects to a micro USB cable, which is thankfully a part of the box. You can plug the other end of the micro USB cable to your television if your TV has a USB port, but when you do set it up for the first time, you'll be presented with a warning that the USB port cannot supply adequate power for proper functioning of the stick. So it's better you just connect it to the wall using the wall adapter which comes in the box. However, just for your information, I have mine connected directly to the TV and it's been working just fine. Overall, there's nothing really to complain about the build quality. It's strong, sturdy, and honestly, you're not going to notice it that much because you'll have it tucked behind your TV anyways. Another thing that comes in the box is an HDMI extender for those hard to reach HDMI ports on certain TVs. So if your TV has a HDMI port that's kind of hard to reach, this HDMI extender will come in handy. Now if you pay close attention to the box, it says Amazon Fire TV stick with the voice remote, and the remote is hands down one of the best things about this product. The remote by construction is pretty damn good. It feels good in the hand and is simple, nothing too complicated. It has a few buttons and a circular wheel in the middle which has 4 buttons along its circumference and one at its center. The button on the top is what's very interesting about this remote. This is an Alexa button. Although in India Alexa doesn't work, you can still ask the remote for movies, TV shows, apps and many more. Not having Alexa brings down the functionality of choice to only Amazon Prime movies and TV shows, but it's still very cool to just speak to your remote to get things done. Another cool thing about this remote is that it connects via Bluetooth and not via infrared, unlike traditional remotes. This has 2 advantages. One, being able to point your remote anywhere and wherever you want to get the inputs transferred, and 2, being anywhere within 30 feet of your TV and controlling your TV using a remote. Also, because it connects via Bluetooth, you can whisper into your remote while talking to Alexa and not act like a total retard by shouting at the top of your voice from your sofa. The user interface of the Fire TV is very simple. It has choices in a carousel manner which you can scroll through by pressing the right or left button on the remote and select by pressing the button at the center. The selection is pretty strong, although to enjoy the full potential of the device, you will need to subscribe to Amazon Prime, which you should actually. It'll give you access to thousands of movies, TV shows, and not only on your TV but on any Android or iOS device that has your account logged in. The software that's running on the device is a modified version of Android, by the way. This means that you can download any APK and install it on the device if that app for some reason is not available on the Amazon App Store. There's an internal memory of 8 gigs. It's still not a lot, but it's still better than having nothing. And it has 1 GB of RAM. It supports both the 2.4 and 5 GHz band for Wi-Fi connectivity, and of course it also has Bluetooth. Output through HDMI is pretty good. It outputs at 1080p, also known as Full HD at 60Hz, which you can change by going to display and sound options in the settings menu. In a nutshell, the Fire Stick Gen 2 is a pretty good device. There isn't much to complain about such a robust product, and honestly, it's everything that the Google Chromecast should have been. And with both the Fire TV and the Chromecast competing at the same price at offline stores, I'd go with the Fire Stick any day. That's been it. Hope this video helped you in clearing up any confusion that you might have had. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button and use the Amazon referral code that's in the description, and also subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button to the right side of your video screen right now. That's been it. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.